And good afternoon, everyone. I'm very excited to be here on this special occasion, and I also would like to have a warm welcome for our special guests, and I appreciate everybody's time today. I know we're all busy, and most notably those members of Congress who could make it today. On behalf of Merck, I'm honored to accept this award. That's just a little bit you saw in the video of some of the great work we do. Many thanks to the ambassador who recommended us, but also recognized the work and the U.S.-Dutch economic relationship that Merck has built over the years. We knew the importance of what we were doing, but it's always nice to be recognized, so thank you, Mr. Ambassador. And I would also like to thank the Holland on the Hill team. I know this is no small feat to put something like this together, and the Netherlands Foreign Investment Agency for both today and tonight's events, because there's a lot of people behind what happens in this short period of time, and I don't take that for granted, so thank you. On behalf of Merck, we are very grateful, and the company is very excited to be recognized for the work we do around the world globally to save and improve people's lives, and also improve the welfare and health of animals, but also ensure sustainable food production supply. I've seen firsthand, I visit the Netherlands quite a bit, and I get to witness the work that our colleagues do in the Netherlands, discovering medicines, producing medicines, distributing medicines. There's a lot that goes on in the Netherlands, and we are at the forefront of research and disease, and also solving some of the world's most significant challenges, as we saw with COVID-19. We have an extensive footprint in the Netherlands: De Bilt, Boxmeer, Stevensbeek, and Haarlem. We have over 5,000 people, as you heard from the ambassador. But what our people do day in and day out, it matters to the world, and that's why people come to work for Merck, and that's why the people in the Netherlands show up every day. For human health, we produce Mectizan, which really cured river blindness, a debilitating and deadly disease. Merck was the first to jump in. There was no profit involved in that at all. That was something they felt they needed to do, and that's good to see. We also manufacture Gardasil. You saw that in the video. And that prevents infections that leads to cancer for both women and men. We also have developed and we produce Keytruda in the Netherlands, which has saved over 1 million lives. One of the top oncology products in the world. We're proud to make that in the Netherlands. That is also it's rewarding for us, but also a tremendous accomplishment in the fact that we were able to do that as quick as we were, and that product has not been available for that long a time, too. And in animal health, we discover and develop medicines for animals, both companions that live with you in your households, like the ambassador, great customer, thank you. Never get tired of saying that. But for food production around the world, too, which is very important. We need to ensure that there's a sustainable food supply for the world as we move forward. In Boxmeer alone, we made 55 billion doses of vaccines annually, 55 billion a year, one of our best centers. And this award really represents the innovation, the collaboration, and as you said, the partnership that we enjoy with the Dutch government, as well as the agencies that are part of that. And so I would like today to give a sincere thank you to the employees of Merck who make this possible. What they do day in and day out, inventing, producing, distributing, showing up in tough times during COVID to make sure people could get access to medicines. The people of Merck are at the heart of this award, and we don't take that for granted. And our company is committed to meaningful innovation. Right? R&D is the core focus. Science, as you saw in that video, is our core focus. And so for us, we are one of the only 2 biopharmaceutical companies in the world that concentrate both on animals and humans. There's a lot of human health companies around the world, but those that can do it at the scale Merck does, there's only two. And we like to think of ourselves as the best. And we recognize the shared environment between humans and animals. And so Merck has a One Health approach, which I'm sure you've heard about, and we've done a lot of work in the EU as well as the Netherlands because we focus on prevention, monitoring, surveillance, and we want to ensure good stewardship of our essential medicines around the world. We need them to be available for a long time to come. And so we do that, and we don't take what we do lightly, because during COVID, you saw a lot of disruptions in our lives, most notably how fragile the food supply chain is. And so we know what we do matters. I've never gotten so many calls from prime ministers around the world as during COVID. And so now I know what we do is really important. And we're fueled now in terms of what we do in the Netherlands. The Netherlands Foreign Investment Agency helped us really quickly ramp up our vaccine manufacturing capacity to be able to make COVID vaccines for the world as well as for various regions. And then we moved quickly into being able to scale up in less than 12 months and produce, as the ambassador talked about, the oral the COVID antiviral medicine that is available today to keep people out of the hospital. And so probably one of the biggest efforts we've taken on in such a short period of time. And so just a great story for the company. But the Netherlands was chosen as our first site outside of the United States to produce that oral antiviral medicine. That speaks volumes to the relationship that we have with the Dutch government, because you want to get this done as quickly as possible. You want to get it in the hands of people who are going into the hospital and dying. And so we wouldn't have picked just anywhere to go with that. And so I think that is wonderful and really a tribute to this award. And then as we emerge from the global pandemic, we start to look at this connection between humans and animals in more detail. And so we recognize as we move forward in the future that there are other issues that we're going to face together, like trade barriers, like protectionism. And so I know that we can count on our relationship with the Dutch to overcome these obstacles, to make sure we can get our life-saving therapies for both humans and animals, and we can rely on science, and we don't ever have to take treatment for granted. And so Merck looks forward to collaborate with the governments and regulatory agencies to ensure healthy people and animals, and more importantly, a sustainable food supply. So I would just say in closing, this award really represents how speed can really incubate innovation, and this collaboration and partnership that we share, this transatlantic cooperation, as you spoke about, can improve the effect we have on the world, and it can improve the innovation we deliver. It also improves our ability to identify solutions quickly and provide answers and go after the most challenging access issues that we have in the world that prevents therapies and treatments and preventatives from getting into the hands of the people that need them, and for the animals and to take care of our food supply. So count on us to continue to build this relationship and strengthen our existing ties between the U.S. and the Netherlands. And we think that we have many more years of innovation to come yet, so we look forward to your partnership as well. So again, thank you to our people. Thank you to the hardworking men and women in the Netherlands that really make up the heart of this award, and also the entire Merck organization. So again, thanks very much.